Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Deep End. This is Zar from Jindari Beats.
And this is John from Oh My It's John. Catch me at youtube.com/Oh My It's John.
And I'm AJ from the band Kolyana.
And
From the
today,
band Kolyana.
That's right.
and today we're going to talk about a very mysterious missing persons case. The case of Bruno Borges. John,
So,
yes,
yep.
can you link us up?
Okay, so according to an article in AOL, which apparently is still alive,
Still,
yes, a student goes missing after covering room walls in mysterious symbols and writings. Police are searching for a 24-year-old psychology student who went missing recently, leaving the walls of his room covered with mysterious writings and symbols. Bruno Borges disappeared on March 27 in the western state of Acre. Brazilian television aired images of his room showing tiny encrypted writing and symbols covering the walls from floor to ceiling. A large statue of Italian monk and philosopher Giordano Bruno was featured in the middle of the room as well as religious themed art on the walls. According to Borges' parents, their son left behind a key for unlocking the code, and the writings comprise 14 complete books. Wow, that's a lot of fucking books.
yes, it is.
His parents, Denise and Athos Borges,
Mm-hmm.
said the work was done in 22 days while they were gone on vacation recently. And wow,
That's a
writing
very long
14
vacation.
yeah, and writing 14 complete books in 22 days is kind of like an insane mode writing capability.
And by the way,
Well,
that's
anyway, mhm.
coded.
That's even coded. It's not
and,
even
and
in.
it's coded. What the fuck?
It's not like
Well,
ABCs, man. In 22 days.
Borges' brother and sister had remained in the house while their parents were gone and reported that their brother had remained inside his locked room the entire time for 22 days.
Yeah.
How does he eat? Anyway, local media reported that the work to Borges' room cost some 6,000 US dollars and that he had acquired the funds from a cousin who had read 15 pages of his writing. Police are investigating but have not publicly offered any theories. So, again, this is news according to AOL about the case of Bruno Borges. And it has been quite a buzz recently, even on the New York Post uh, tweeted something for this case.
Yeah, I even saw Facebook posts of this.
Hmm.
Some of these Facebook posts even had videos on them showing the room, and it's pretty disturbing when you look at the room. It's just a small room, and the walls, the cabinets are covered in writing. Also, there's a huge statue in the middle of the room of this Giordano Bruno guy, who was apparently an alchemist from a long time ago.
Yeah.
And there's this table with books on them. They're like bound. They're not bound
Hmm.
like actual books, but they're like in what do you call them? Binders or
Just
something.
binders at this point, yeah.
That's weird because we all know today that alchemy has been something that has been debunked,
Yes, it's
but
just pseudoscience.
yeah, yeah, but they can't explain how the people from the past believed alchemy as something that really works.
Yeah,
Mhm. They
and
even, yep,
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay. So they even believe that one of Hitler's henchmen back then, one of his top people was an alchemist, and that's where he got the funds from because one of his alchemists transmuted things into gold,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
that's how
believe that's
he
the root
got
of
that
it,
money.
right?
Yep.
That's basically like the most common the most common
Purpose.
definition or purpose or meaning of alchemy
Mm-hmm.
would be to transmute ordinary metals or anything into gold, because
Into
apparently gold
gold.
is some valuable resource.
And now they
Yes.
can do that with the Large Hadron Collider. You know that, right? Like
Yeah.
the
Yep.
debris
They
becomes gold actually.
What?
they
That's true.
did. Yep. They
When
did
they
something in
When
the
you smash
LHC.
something?
when they smash any particle, the debris is gold actually.
Holy
But
crap.
not
Mhm.
not just small, very small pieces of gold.
But still, they did
That's
make gold. So
that's
basically,
fucking
they
alchemy.
yeah, that's fucking alchemy. And if this is a proof of alchemy, if the thing in LHC is a proof of alchemy, then maybe alchemy back then is a very advanced form of science that we didn't know about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Possibly. And this leads, or rather, all of this leads and connects to the case of Bruno here, since one of the things that people are looking at regarding his disappearance is an alien abduction.
Hmm.
I'll let you guys go discuss about this because I'm still skeptic about what's currently happening.
Mhm.
So, AJ, take the floor.
Well, the alien thing is connected to. Remember that statue in the middle of his room?
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
Uh,
Giordano
Giordano
Bruno, the
Bruno.
Giordano.
alchemist.
Yeah. There. He also. This is 15th or 16th century or something. He
Hmm.
proposed way back then that there are other that the stars aren't just stars, they are suns and exoplanets uh, orbit them,
That
and
was.
therefore
Mhm.
there are other life, quote unquote, on those planets. He predicted
Wow.
that way
Did
back then.
he?
That's
Did
very
he?
progressive of him.
Yeah.
Yes, and did Giordano Bruno tell this after the concept of a heliocentric universe had been conclusively accepted by the media, or was this before? Because everyone else in the earlier centuries of time believe in the geocentric theory, which is the Earth
The
is
center
the
of
center of the solar
everything.
system. Yes, of everything actually. Yeah,
Oh.
and if he was the one who proposed about the exoplanets and stuff, where the hell did he get this idea, AJ?
I don't know. He just did that. He was also tried, but heresy
Oh yeah,
as
of
usual.
course. As usual, if
He
you have good ideas back in the day, and your good ideas unfortunately go against established norms or
Yeah,
ideas of the time,
you're a witch.
you're a fucking wizard. Yeah, you're a
Hmm.
necromancer, and you'll burn for it.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
But he did not. He was
So
not executed or anything, right?
I don't think so. He was
Yeah,
just tried
he
for
was destroyed for
heresy.
so
heresy. Yeah.
I just looked up upon Galileo and Giordano Bruno.
Mm.
It seems that Giordano Bruno was born in 1548, while Galileo was born in 1564. Again, Galileo was one of the observational astronomy guys
Yes.
That's
who
right.
proposed about the heliocentric theory.
Mm-hmm.
But if Giordano Bruno was the one who what do you call this? Uh,
Uh,
Made this
Proposed it.
theory
proposed.
first,
Yeah.
Yes.
proposed it. It seems that he was the one of the founders of or whatever
Yeah, like the
of
forefathers of
this.
modern
Yes,
astronomy or
modern
something.
science astronomy. And this is gonna be this is big. Oh my god, I can't believe I just knew about this because I'm a big astronomy geek,
Yeah.
They
and so
probably even
yep,
know each other. Isn't that a possibility?
probably. Let
Galileo and
me
Giordano. I mean, I think they're both Italians or something,
I think
aren't
so.
they?
yeah.
Yeah.
Galileo is from Rome,
Oh, okay. But
but
that's still Italy though. Rome is still
yeah,
Italy, right?
it's still Italy. And also, according to Wiki, the Illuminati central site, he first went to Padua. He went first to Padua, where he taught briefly and applied unsuccessfully for the chair of mathematics, which was given instead to Galileo 1 year later.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes, so they almost crossed paths, or maybe they did cross paths,
Mm-hmm.
because again, another thing here is few astronomers of Bruno's time accepted Copernicus' heliocentric model. Of course, it's Copernicus, the first ever who gave the idea and
Mm-hmm.
was tried for it. Among those who did were the Germans Michael Maeslin, again another good mathematician. You have Christoph Rothman, Johannes Kepler, Englishman Thomas Digges, and the author of A Perfect Description of the Celestial Orbs, and the Italian Galileo Galilei.
Mm-hmm.
So, AJ, according to this, they had a statue. He had a Bruno, which is kind of, hey, hey,
Right.
I'm Bruno Borges,
Bruno
right?
Borges, Giordano Bruno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
they started comparing Giordano's picture with
Bruno's
this kid's
picture.
Bruno's picture. They kind of look alike.
Oh my
You
god.
know that?
Yeah, it's like there's this theory running around that Bruno Borges is the reincarnation
Yeah.
of Giordano Bruno.
Because they look like.
Because they sort of look similar, you know
That's right.
how their images sort of look alike.
Yeah. And what
oh,
else? That statue, by the way, is what, $6,000.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
$6,000. It's
Yeah,
it's a isn't a bronze statue.
I think it's no, it's made from rock, I think,
Oh yeah, granite.
granite or something.
It's a granite statue. How the fuck do they get a
How?
granite statue inside a room without the brother and sister of Bruno fucking seeing it? Right?
Yeah.
And why would you lock yourself away? How did he survive for 22 days inside
Twenty
No,
this?
two
no, no.
days.
I think on other resources, he only came out to eat, and then he
Oh,
went back
okay.
inside and started working on his theme park, Giordano theme park, and writing. By the way,
What the fuck?
you know,
Well, anyway, can
if
you
you,
give us more details about this,
sure,
AJ?
if you look at that video on Facebook,
Yeah.
trending right now,
Mm.
the table is on the table are the books that
Yes.
he supposedly
All
wrote.
14 books.
Yes,
Uh,
in fucking Roman numerals.
but not all of them are all 14, right? He technically wrote 14, but the books there are, I think, only like 7 or something. The rest of it are written on the walls.
Oh, okay. So,
All
What
those
the
all those
wow.
symbols on the walls, those are supposedly, the remaining books.
Okay,
Oh.
so I'm seeing right now, I'm looking at the images of his room. I
Mm-hmm.
see 1, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 13, and 14. The
Yeah.
best Final Fantasy games ever. Yeah, and these are the only ones written in or have concrete books.
Yes,
Yeah,
that
The
are in
others
paper
they're
itself,
on
and
paper.
mm,
then
Yeah,
the rest of it is like plastered
all
on the
over the wall.
cabinet.
all over the
Oh,
room, right? Can you see it? This is like something straight out of an anime or from a thriller movie. You know, like
yeah, this is like Zodiac Killer, except for books and astronomy and shit. Wow, this is insane.
Then the symbols.
I, this is like my dream. You know, I would like someday before I go missing. I would like
To do that.
to do that
Yes.
before I go missing. You know, just live a bunch of gibberish behind, and make everyone think. You know, like
Yes.
Then you
he
go to
wrote in
AOL.
code.
Czar missing on
No, and
AOL.com.
this is the thing.
Yeah.
Giordano Bruno in his earlier years wandered from about an I don't know, wandered off in different places,
Mm-hmm.
which apparently eerily coincides with the disappearance of Bruno Borges.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
So it's like
So
history
wow,
repeating itself.
Yeah, it's like the same cycle all
Oh,
over again.
and by the way, Giordano wrote a lot of books too.
Oh,
yep.
okay.
Uh, but I don't think it's in this uh, creepy way. He just make
Yeah.
books and publish it,
But
and
are
then it got
these
wrong.
like books regarding alchemy or
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
general
regarding
Oh,
alchemy,
regarding
and
alchemy.
then the possible life outside of Earth.
It's
Yep.
amazing how someone from the 15th or 16th century would have, thought of that. It's. I think it's very progressive,
Yeah,
not
Okay, and
very self-centered.
that's true.
just to clarify again, Czars said earlier that he wasn't executed, but he was.
Oh my God,
Oh,
he
really?
was.
Yes, imprisonment, trial, and execution started from 1593 to 1600. That
Oh
was
my
7 years.
God.
During the 7 years of his trial in Rome, Bruno was held in confinement, lastly in the Tower of Nona. It's a very popular tower that a lot of people who committed acts of heresy, they lock them up there.
So he was a proven heretic then.
Yes, the numerous charges against Bruno are as follows: holding opinions contrary to the Catholic faith and
Oh
speaking
my
against
God.
it and its ministers, holding opinions contrary to the Catholic faith about the Trinity, divinity of Christ, and incarnation, holding opinions contrary to the Catholic faith pertaining to Jesus Christ, holding opinions contrary to the Catholic faith regarding the virginity of Mary, Mother of Jesus, about the transubstantiation and Mass, then claiming the existence of a plurality of worlds and their eternity, believing in metempsychosis and the transmigration of the human souls into brutes, and dealing in magics and divination. This is heresy in its purest form. They
Yes.
The
really
fun,
charged them
happy
with a
romance.
lot of heretical stuff.
That's right.
Man, can you just imagine living in that period when you could actually be executed just because you had opinions?
Yes, that's so insane.
That's so
And these were
insane.
the times. These were the times of the Renaissance, meaning everyone had opinions.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone was starting to branch out and, seek
Think
knowledge
properly. Yep.
outside of what is commonly accepted.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Illuminati era. Yeah,
This
basically
is when the
this is the thing.
secret societies started, gathering power and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cloaks.
So anyway, let's get back to the modern Bruno.
Yeah.
So AJ, what happened? What exactly happened after he disappeared? Was this debunked? Was this a hoax or whatever? Can you give us more details?
Well, there were uh, inst- there were instances where they saw a CCTV footage of him running back towards his house, and then they interviewed, the father. He went back home. He opened
Mm-hmm.
the. It's the first time he apparently opened his son's room and saw all this uh,
All this
magical
shit.
full metal alchemist stuff on his
Yeah.
room, and he said that he knew that his son went away.
Oh.
Here's the
So,
rub.
yep.
Here's the rub. For me, I think this is some really, really elaborate uh, marketing for something.
Oh, yeah,
For
yeah.
me, for me.
This could be a viral marketing
Yeah.
for whatever product or media that some company's planning to launch or something.
Or not just any. That could be.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I think it has something to do with what he wrote. Or, just to get attention. Oh, I wrote something. Because this is. If you look at the room, it's too clean.
It is. It is.
Like someone's gonna go in there and, oh, look at these beautiful books.
Yep.
It's
But
arranged.
It's
um,
neatly arranged, and even the cabinets are clean. The walls are clean.
The walls are clean.
It's like nobody lived there.
Yeah. You might say, oh, it's coded. How is it going to be popular? He left the key on his on his sister, so they could decode.
Has a decoding begun on these books? Like,
Yes.
has someone started decoding these books?
Yes. Forgot the source there, but they started decoding some of it already.
Hopefully, somebody scanned all of these books and made these pages available online, so that it could be a decoding project for Reddit.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Uh, Even as a skeptic, I'm gonna be the skeptic in this one. But even as a skeptic, I still, if this is a largely elaborate hoax, then good job to him because he did fucking rock the world
Yeah, he did.
with whatever he
He
did.
drew attention to the
Yeah.
incident. Yeah.
But there might be other things, or again, we don't know what's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, especially since I don't think Bruno's resurfaced just
No, no,
yet.
not yet.
So we don't know whether or not this is truly a hoax. You know, he might turn up alive and well, and we might get an explanation out of him eventually. But if this is a real incident, we might never see him again, or people might find him in the ditch somewhere. And I hope that's not the case. I really hope that, for his
Yeah.
sake, I really hope that this is just some elaborate prank or viral marketing. I don't want.
Actually, I don't want it to be a prank. I want him to explain it
Yeah,
Yeah,
properly.
well,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just hope that he's alive. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's cool too. Because we get to re relearn about philosophers like Giordano.
Yeah.
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 Especially since
And
this is the first time for me to actually hear of him, and to think
yeah,
that
same here.
he lived closely with Galileo.
Galileo
Man.
and
This is
all that
basically one guy who deserved
recognition.
tons of more recognition and attention uh than other like the Unabomber and shit. This guy, this guy made something resurface out of the obscurity of these kinds of what do you call this, hoaxes and shit. There are
Mm-hmm.
tons of alien sightings and whatever, but this guy is so elaborate. This guy is so elaborate that you can't help but think like, is is this fucking real?
Yeah. Like, what is this all leading to? You know, like,
Yeah.
the amount of effort put into it is extreme. Especially, I mean, 14 books, come on. And then you still have writing on the walls. And these are not like your standard vandalism.
Hmm.
These are actually
Mhm.
paragraphs upon paragraphs of coded text written in the walls. I mean, just that's insane.
Yeah.
The amount of effort put into that is insane, and it might be gibberish for all we know, until someone cracks this open.
So people on Reddit, please contact us. Comment
Yeah,
on
And
our video.
if you are part of the people who are trying to what do you call this, decipher,
Investigative
uh,
enthusiasts out there, you know.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
4chan,
research into
4chan.
4chan. No, let's
4chan,
not go
please.
there. But whatever's happening here, if you are listening and are trying to research, we are extremely interested in what's happening and would like to contribute as well into the background of Giordano Bruno and how he relates to Bruno Borges. Please do leave a comment or contact us by messaging us. If you don't like to name yourself out there, please do contact us because we would really like to be a part of this. For me, I am a big Alien fan.
Mm-hmm.
The Alien Theory fan. I'm a big Alien Theory
She
fan.
really is.
Yes, and if this has something to do with it, plus alchemy, this is basically my life. They are rewriting my life. They are redoing my life and my real purpose in this world. Please do contact me. I would love to share stories and share findings with you guys.
And then one day, we find out that John has
It's been
gone missing,
yeah.
and in his stead are 14 books of coded text,
Hmm.
and the walls of his room are also covered in coded text as well, and religious imagery.
And I'm gonna, instead of Giordano Bruno, I'm gonna leave a 50 cent just just because.
But
He
have you
doesn't have a
seen the
statue.
paintings though in his room? It's insane.
Yeah,
You see these are weird images. These are
the
weird
the
paintings.
the what do you call this? The painting of the guy with the alien.
That's
Yeah.
supposed to that one is supposedly him with an alien.
Ah.
You know what?
What?
You know something really other weird stuff. There is a record or he ordered white cloaks. I think three white cloaks or something or five.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the painting, he's wearing a white cloak, and the alien behind him is wearing a white cloak. So it's easy
This
to
is giving me
connect
goosebumps.
connect all of these to aliens, especially
Yeah, he
life.
ordered clothes for them so that
Yeah,
maybe they can hide their um, unique
Visage, their
appearances.
visage.
and then the lady asked him, "Oh, are these for the church?" His
Oh.
reply was,
Hmm.
"Close."
Oh.
I'm having goosebumps, dude.
Goosebumps.
Wow.
Goosebumps.
Wow, I'm
He's
not
so
having
awesome and scary.
goosebumps, but I really want to meet him. And if he knocks on my door right now, I'm gonna go with him.
By the way,
So
John, you're alone.
this might be my last deep end podcast if he does knock on my door.
This will serve as John's manifesto.
Yes.
I believe in
He
aliens,
believes in
and
aliens.
I'm gonna get your
I believe in 50 Cent.
PlayStation. Sorry, John.
I don't have a password on my PC. Just burn my PC,
The
all
CIA
the
might
files.
come and confiscate your stuff.
But
Yes.
let's briefly, just for a brief minute here, let's take a look at this in a. If you take a look at it in a serious manner,
Yeah.
it's if the person really went missing, if Bruno went missing because of this, and he left messages behind, it must be, if you were the parent, must be terrifying, because basically you don't know what the messages mean, and these messages are related to your son's disappearance.
Yeah.
And it's one of those cases where it's like something out of a movie, where you definitely need an expert to solve the mystery.
Yeah.
It's not even a movie. I believe that truth is stranger than fiction.
Mm.
This is clearly, this is pure insanity. I can't look at this in a really serious manner because it's so insane. But I do give props for him
Yeah.
for committing this kind of deed and suddenly disappearing. It makes
Yeah.
the whole thing as legit as fuck. But
What I like about it
again,
is it went
mhm,
viral on social media first,
Hmm.
because I think
yeah,
that even though there may be secret societies controlling everything, I think most of these secret societies, most of these people are afraid of the emergence of social media,
Yeah.
wherein ordinary people, are now capable of launching their own stories and making them or marketing them by themselves. It's like it's not these secret societies don't have a total grip over social media, because if this was something that is related to secret societies, alien abductions, or government conspiracies, this would have been suppressed.
Hmm.
But you know how people pass along stories to social media, and these other news companies, independent news companies, want to make money out of it. They will market it like crazy. Like, I think that's why a lot of pressure is being put on Facebook, YouTube. It's because it's something that these people cannot control. And as you can see with this case, with Bruno Jorge's case, this went super viral on Facebook.
Yeah.
This went viral on Facebook, and nobody, none of the established news networks were able to cover it first.
Yeah.
So it
If you,
went
This is
viral on internet media first.
if you look at the articles, they would mostly, firstly, talk about it that they got it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
this is so
it's amazing.
this is so amazing to note that something like this still happens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It has been really long since something like this happens and
Or rather,
shook the
something like
world.
this was made known.
Yeah.
Yes, was made known. And I don't know. I am clearly interested.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a hoax or whatever. If it's a hoax, I give mad props to this guy because he shook the fucking world.
You
But
know.
if it's something that has been that is rooted to or has some sort of semblance to the truth, then we definitely have proof that we are not alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I really want for us to revisit this topic once more information is made
Mhm.
Yeah.
known, because for now, most of the initial articles are the only ones that are still available. The ones that were not suppressed.
Mhm.
That was. Yeah.
And hopefully, once we find out more with the help of Reddit and 4chan, our brothers over there, guys, do your thing and crack this thing open, wide open, please, and share it to the world.
We could
I'm
make
trying
this.
to
We could make
look
this
at
into a.
the
Yeah.
a series. Yeah,
Yeah. A series.
I'm
On
trying
the.
to look at definitive images of the writings on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I really want to decipher each and every one
This
of
is
it.
your shit, John. Like,
Yes,
Oh. John.
yes.
He's got the usual alchemy images there, and then there are Egyptian symbols too.
Yep, of course,
he,
because alchemy was
And
really prevalent in the Egyptian times.
yeah, and stuff like that.
it,
So
it's amazing how
have at it, John.
it's amazing how this thing is bridging a lot of things together.
That's
Like,
right.
you got aliens, you got alchemy, you got ancient Egyptian stuff. I mean, come on, like.
Yes, this is basically aliens. It's screaming aliens a lot. And underneath, what's really caught my attention, what really caught my attention rather, is the statue of Giordano Bruno inside an alchemical circle.
Mm,
That's right.
Because
Yeah.
if this is bought by $6,000, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
But what if it wasn't, and that's only a press release just to explain the statue's appearance on the room? What if this is made by alchemy, and that alchemical
Oh
circle is
my
the root
god.
of how they fucking right?
Maybe that's Bruno, dude. And something happened, and then he turned into
He transmuted in himself
himself
into
by
a statue.
mistake.
But there are some articles that say that this was made by an external company, right? Like
Yeah,
an
yeah.
external
Mhm.
sculptor.
He asked for money. I think from his
Yeah,
cousin, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And why the
Yeah.
fuck did his cousin just give it? Then you got
He
These
right?
people must be filthy rich. I mean, come on. The parents had a 22-day vacation.
Yeah, man.
Can you imagine that?
And his cousin apparently read like what, 15 pages of what he was reading,
Yeah,
writing.
15 pages, and that was just 15 fucking
15
pages.
and like, oh,
How
I'm going to fund you with your
how
statue.
good? Yes, how good is that guy? If
This is some good
15
shit.
pages
Something
of 14
various.
books suddenly made his filthy rich cousin give him $6,000 fucking dollars just for a statue. How good are these are the info in the books? Like, what the fuck?
There's something really important
This
on
is
those
some
writings.
this is some good shit, cuz. Here's
Mhm.
$6,000
Here's six
for your
thousand grand.
statue.
Six. Here's 6 grand.
Six
Get your
grand.
statue. Get like 2,000 out of it. I'm gonna give you a vacation, maybe 22 days.
Yeah. Keep yourself busy while me
Mhm.
make this viral.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I suddenly have this urge to, you want him to show up, right? I suddenly have this urge to, or notion that he won't be showing up, but he will. This will continue in some other place.
Oh yeah, like he's gonna start leaving codes, messages, even more books in some other
Clues.
place.
Yeah.
And maybe
Hmm.
another $6,000 statue.
Of some other philosopher.
But
Yeah,
but
it
that's
would.
fucking
It
weird,
would
you know?
be.
That would like
Yeah.
support your theory. Transmutation circle, statue in the middle. You can't just keep
Hmm.
buying $6,000 statues. I mean,
Yeah,
right?
come
Disappearing.
on. And of course, again, if he suddenly leaves, or if in other places suddenly the astronomers who accepted Copernicus' heliocentric model uh showed up, like statues of Galileo, statues of Michael Mason, Christoph Rothman, Johannes Kepler, Thomas Diggs. If these people suddenly show up, then I will suddenly be part of them. I will be Johannes Kepler. I am John Kepler right now. So hi guys. This is oh my, it's John Kepler.
It's like it's definitely going to blow people's minds if this keeps happening, if this continues somewhere else, if your theory comes through. I mean, come on, this is
That's kind of
like
scary, right?
this is scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can't just have statues everywhere like that.
And
That needs
Yeah.
a bit
some
of
writings.
That
that
needs
need
insanely
movement.
amount of money.
Yeah, move money's gonna move, the statue's gonna move, and these statues are like this statue itself is made of rock.
Yeah.
Didn't
People need
anyone
to move this shit.
yes, didn't the brother and sister see someone just moving the statue? Because if not, then fuck this. It's fucking made of alchemy. And the $6,000 he got is for a massive run all over the world.
He
But no,
probably blew it
seriously.
on crack or something.
Yeah, there's no
Meds,
record of
he needed
them
med.
seeing the statue come in.
Seeing.
Oh,
Yeah.
crap.
See? See? Like, what the fuck?
How did a
This is a
statue
large
get in
fucking
there, dude?
statue. It will wake you in the night. What the fuck? If it's moving, it's gonna be moved in the night. It will wake you up. It's a large fucking statue,
Yeah,
guys. Come
it's
on.
a life size statue of Giordano.
I mean, if a chair moves on your house, you'll hear it. You know,
made of
You'll
pure
hear
rock.
it.
this thing is rock, dude. And what?
Yeah,
6 feet
they
tall.
should. They should at least see like skid marks of if it was done
Dragged
via
from the
a,
ground, right?
Yeah.
yeah, or if there's a wheel mechanism, whatever they use, that they should see marks
Marks.
on the floor, because this is fucking heavy. This is a rock statue.
And it's
You
gonna take
can't
more
lift
than
that.
one person to lift this
Yeah,
Yeah.
thing.
exactly.
Or
So-
maybe you're the mountain from Game of Thrones and you can do that.
I don't think the
No.
mountain can lift this. I don't think so. I mean,
Yes,
come on.
this is fucking heavy. Come on, guys. This is impossible to lift.
This is almost as big as him, and it's made of rock. I don't
And
think.
it's inside. It's inside a fucking alchemical circle. Oh man,
It
now
was.
I'm not turning. I'm still skeptic, but this is starting to move me as well.
I think it's tipping the scales. In regard to your
Yeah.
skepticism.
Oh, by the
You
way,
know,
I think
yep.
they should examine that statue. Maybe there are clues there. You know?
Yeah, maybe they'll find a body inside or
Yeah,
something.
they just MRI the thing.
Right, they should like
Right,
do
like
a
a
scan
mummy.
on it. But you know
Like
how
scan.
it's such a weird case, but you don't hear anything from it anymore. And
Yeah.
this just happened just a few days ago.
Yep.
This should be blowing up, but for some reason the information got abruptly cut off for some reason. You know,
Mhm.
we should be hearing more about this.
Here
Yes,
comes the CIA.
there's no other what do you call noteworthy things about the writings on the wall,
Yeah.
which is the main reason why I want to pursue this. I want to know the writings on the wall heavily.
It's basically
And,
the news right now is just about the discovery. The articles that you can find in the internet is just about the discovery of the room, but
mhm.
about decoding the books or the writing, I have not seen any information about
Yeah.
that at
No
all.
new information yet.
And this should be, you know, I mean the
and
internet's like made of nerds, and we should.
and again, this is 22 days. His parents were on vacation for 22 days, and he wrote 14 books. This is basically 1.5 books per day.
When I can't even write 100 words in like 2 hours.
Or maybe I got the math wrong.
Yeah,
14
but that's a
divided by
lot, dude.
22.
That's a
But
lot of
still, that's a lot.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
you
that's
should.
a
in
lot.
code.
Yeah, you should be
And
doing at least a book
have
for
you
every two
seen
days.
have you seen the fucking no, you can't write that kind of book because have you seen how thick each book is?
Yeah, each
Yeah,
binder is
each one
Fucking
is like
thick.
it is thick.
Even like 157 it was 157, 9, 10, 11, 13 and 14. Those were the books inside that were actual books.
on binders.
Apart from the yes on binders, apart from the writings on the wall. That's 22 days. You can't do that alone unless you had help. That's insane. Plus you need
Yes.
to move a fucking statue, you need to sleep, you need to eat. Like what?
And who made these paintings?
And
Yeah,
who made these
exactly.
paintings? These paintings, dude.
I
Did
don't
you
think he
see
was
the
a painter
detail
art guy,
on the
right?
background? The detail on the background on that fucking painting?
It was Saturn, right?
Yeah, and again, if this was a elaborately made hoax that was planned years ago, this was really good,
Really,
and
really good.
possibly the brother and sister is on it.
Mm-hmm.
They know what's happening, but still,
Or
now it's tipping the scales.
or
I'm
maybe
starting to believe
maybe
in
we're looking
this
at
guy.
something that was staged by a major production. You know, like a company who's going to suddenly release a
Yeah,
product or some form of
this summer,
multimedia
this
shit in
summer.
the coming days.
I'm waiting for a
Yeah,
movie, right?
Because
Or a novel.
it's a lot of effort. In 22 days, it's like you gotta have aliens inside that room to help you out.
yeah,
Yeah.
but but guys,
At
this
least
is
three
in
of them.
Brazil. This is in Brazil. This is something that will not catch the eye. This is in Brazil.
It's so weird. It should have happened in the U.S. Or
In the
somewhere
US
else.
or in Europe, the main countries, but this was done in Brazil.
It's so weird.
I'm not saying that Brazilians don't have any rights for intellectual stuff, but
Yeah.
this happened in a random room in Brazil that doesn't garner any sort of attention at all.
Yeah.
It's weird because Brazil and then you have Italy. Italy being the origin from
The
where
origins of it.
Giordano Bruno originated from. You know, if anything, this should have happened in Italy.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly.
but, but for some reason, some random kid or some random guy from Brazil suddenly disappeared, leaving this room behind, and it's
That's
honestly
very good.
it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing to say the least.
Well, anyway, I think that's all we can give
Yeah,
out. I'm
because
sorry, guys, we can't really give solid, definitive evidence about this because there is no solid, definite evidence about this.
yes,
This
all we
is
have are
so.
the videos and the articles. We don't have
Mhm,
so far no scans of the books,
Yeah.
no
mhm.
new information about the whereabouts of the Bruno Borges. So we are waiting for people to crack this open. We are waiting for more news to come out, and hope. Of course, we will definitely revisit this if new information
We will
Yes,
cover this.
definitely.
Yeah.
as you can see, John is
Going
going
insane.
crazy over there. And
Yes, I'm at first when AJ gave this to me as a research material, I was so skeptic about it. But now that I've looked upon series and series of things that I'm just digging right now, this is like uh, I'm digging as we speak about Giordano Bruno and everything else. I even typed Brazilian and Italy relations, which they were related in
Brazilian.
the they both no both Brazil and Italy partook in the Treaty of Versailles in during World War
this is
One. Yep.
conspiracy. Conspiracy. This is how conspiracies are made.
I told Czar this like a few days ago. I researched this case, and I told him that
Hmm.
I needed to stop because I was turning into like John right now. Because there's just shit coming everywhere, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's connecting a lot of
Connecting a lot of
dots.
stuff. It's crazy. And
Oh! Also, Brazil, Italy, Latin American, Incas, right?
Incas.
That's some crazy talk.
No, right?
Well,
These were
yeah,
alien. These were alien. What do you call this? They said that the Incas and the Mayans were alien things. These
yeah.
were Latin American.
South Korea.
Latin. Yeah, right?
And this is the last episode of John.
And John
Follow.
was never seen again.
Oh my, it's John.
You're getting too close to the truth, John.
Get out of your house now.
You'll receive a text message like a few minutes later once we air this, and
Yeah.
you're gonna receive
Then
instructions.
I'll receive a. Yeah, I'm gonna get some sort of email or something from no sender
No sense.
No
telling.
sender.
Yeah. Then the only message I get is you are so close. Damn, this is
You're
the
so
shit.
close. You need to go
The
here.
truth is out there.
Yes, you are so close. Then coordinates. Wow, this is so
Damn.
awesome. Well, anyway, this
I-
is the episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please do subscribe at the Promise and Podcast. We have more deep and stuff coming to you guys, and of course, press that bell button for I
Notifications.
don't know, notification stuff if you want to get notified if we have new videos coming up.
Also, our social media links are in the description. You will see, you can follow us at Facebook, Twitter, and we also have our own personal channels. All of that is linked in the description. So please support us.
Also,
Yes.
shout outs to our affiliated partners and stuff. We have Potato Entertainment Podcast and we have
Yay.
Team Madating. We also will leave descriptions, or rather, links in the description below, so you can follow them and see what they are up to. They might interest you in some form, so be sure to like and follow, subscribe, comment, or whatever. And that's that. AJ.
AJ, any closing words?
Well, we'll be, especially me and John and Zar, will be really, really following this case, and so watch for the following developments of this case here on the deep end.
Yes. So, guys, thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening, guys, and we hope you enjoyed this episode.
Stay home. Bye.
Do not write any alchemical symbols in your house because I
Don't
might
do
show
that.
up there.
You might summon John X.
Yes. And you might not like what I will tell you. Okay,
Bye,
guys,
guys.
bye. See you in the next deep end.